You guys want to hear a story about Greece? It's not a crazy one, but it's kind of gross. My wife and I, when we went to Greece, to Santorini, we like rented this really beautiful place that cost like a fortune, but we're like, it's our honeymoon, we're gonna go and splurge and everything. So we got there and it had like its own little pool that kind of looked over like the cliff face into the ocean with the big rocks in the distance. You'd see all the sunset there, and it was amazing. And in the bathroom of this, they had one of those big like tubs, whatever you call them, like jet tubs. So my wife like always likes the idea of like having a bath together and all that, or in the tub. But I was never into that. Like I'm not like that type of person. Like, but I was like, you know what? It's our honeymoon. Bashful? We're gonna do it. Not even that. It's just I don't know. So I got into the tub with her and we had a glass of wine. We weren't doing anything. We were just literally sitting in the tub, hanging out and just talking. Like, oh my God, Greece is beautiful. Oh my God, I know. And then talking about life and stuff, having a glass of wine. And I'm like, I got hair on my body. Like I'm a guy. I'm a pretty hairy guy. And my wife always gets weird about things. So there was a couple pieces of hair that were on like her arm. Josh, what is this? What is this? I'm just like, oh, I'm getting mad. I'm like, it's my hair. I'm in the bath with you. You're complaining about my hair. What is going on? Like, come on. We're trying to have a good time. Like, don't ruin this. And then, you know, it happened again. We thought nothing of it and like everything was good. And we ended up going out of the bath and like going to sleep. Emptied the tub. We woke up the next morning and my wife went into the bathroom and she screamed and called me in. And I went in and I almost threw up. The entire bottom of the bathtub and the walls was coated in like short spiky hairs. So some Greek man that was just coated in hair went into the tub, the last people that were there, and shaved his entire body, pubes, chest, back, everything. And then it must have tried to go down the drain, or he must have turned the tub on or something, so it got into the jets. And like you don't see them until you turn the jets on. So my wife and I were sitting in this bathtub getting absolutely exfoliated by some gross Greek man's like pubic hairs just blasting. Imagine I got like pubic hair splinters all over my body. Just my wife's getting blasted, just little like pins of Greek hair. Oh my God. Bath of another guy's hair. Disgusting.
Bro.
Oh my God. We almost threw up. It was
How did
the
you
worst
not notice
thing.
that before
I'm
you got into the
dying.
bathtub,
Well, man,
bro?
when you have a bath with your partner, there's bubbles involved, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's bubbles and like the jets are going and you can't see stuff. And it's like the bathtub was clean when we filled up because it gets into the jets, right? It gets into the jets and you don't see it. So like we get in and all of a sudden we hop into the bathtub with the bubbly water and turn on
I did not see this story taking this turn at all.
What the hell?
Like that.
Oh, he's switch. Either he's the best player in the universe or he's like in his mom's car driving like to school.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh, he's 0-1.
Oh, we're facing Dustin.
Oh, controller
this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
This is a triple. You can go home, I think.
No,
it's 88 speed. Oh!
Yeah,
that's
baby,
an inside
I told
the
you
Parker
to go home.
bag! These guys don't know what they're doing.
What a play.
Oh my God. We're cooking.
You guys called me in. Normally I'd play 72 games to warm up against him.
We brought him in cold.
You brought me in as cold as possible. Okay, boys, I gotta warm up. That was my third swing of the day, so...
Yeah,
I told you could go home, man. Even if he didn't screw up.
Their throw is just like...
Yeah, but he threw to the cutoff man, but even if he didn't...
Damn. Bye!
Look at that. Look at that, Jared. Oh. Someone was warming up with Challenge of the Week today.
2 home runs.
Guys,
the Tatis was gross, Benny.
I'm not ready for this at all. Holy moly.
Bro, I need you to have a pop or something.
Why don't you call me in at 9 in the morning and give me 13 seconds of notice?
This. Hop on.
Yeah, that's because you've hopped up an Adderall, been playing for 38 straight hours.
Spero does play like he's, you know, a college kid.
Thanks, man.
Can you play both with the same account?
Oh yeah, it's cross progression, brother.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's cool. Nice pitching, nice pitching. Get these eyes going.
I'm curious how the rest of the series go. I think Edmonton... I can't believe Edmonton blew game 1.
I got my son, I put it on beginner mode so everything just goes down the middle, and I got my son to like time... Come on.
Dude!
Oh.
Someone is throwing.
No. I hit the button.
Shit!
I hit the button and it didn't throw home. Jared was having that issue yesterday. No, we're not getting shit on. We'll beat these guys easy.
We're good. That was a mistake.
Dude.
Better luck next time. We will not lose to the Wii Boys. I promise.
Yeah, we are playing Wii Boys right now.
You know how much easier it is to use the little Joy-Cons and like with
yeah, but it
real
comes
body?
in at 4 frames a second.
Jared's not a young buck, though.
Yes, I am. I'm a young buck. If I shaved my facial hair, I could pass for like a good 20.
If you shaved your facial hair, Tills would swim
Good,
in it.
Yeah, I would bathe in it.
He'd pay to swim around. I'll brush my cat. You're gonna go have a field day, dude.
Oh, dude, it's not
shed.
not spiky enough.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
How are these guys finding through the gap every single time?
Switch boys.
Jared's, I think, no, Cam and Jared are the same age. No, I think Jared's a year
Cam's
younger.
little older.
Yeah, Jared's a year younger.
That looks like
Easy-
a
easy double play.
Look at me clearing out the base runners.
And see, we always do better, Jared, when you do your, what's his name?
Catch
easy,
it!
Easy pop.
Here's a fly ball out to center field, and
He's under it.
Griffey catches it, side retired.
Sounds good.
Here's Tommy LaStella. The fans expected Shohei. They got LaStella.
Oh, shit.
And LaStella turns on that one, but it's going to go foul down the line. And Shohei, that one goes foul. So LaStella's batting 1,000 here. He's hitting the 9-hole. And he pops one up, shallow infield. And one away. So top of the order here, top of the third. And up comes Slammin' Sammy. Hit one a triple inside the Parker in the first inning. And the first pitch from Shohei. Low and away, ball 1.
Pay him to commentate.
So quickly, Sosa's ahead on the count, 2-0. And he takes it up and in, and Shohei's got a 3-0 count with Griffey looming on deck. And it's a 4-pitch walk, and Sammy's on. So Griffey, a notorious free swinger, swings at the first pitch, and it's quickly behind 0-1.
It's amazing, Cam, and it gets better when it gets PG-13. There you go.
And Griffey hits that one. Oh, it just goes down the line, foul.
Oh, my
And
Lord.
like a bad brash bag, and 2 out with Munetaka Murakami. Origin unknown, but he's made a hell of an impression on the team since coming in here. 0-1 today, and takes it low on the plate, called strike. And Murakami, right into the glove of, I don't know who the fuck that was. Side retired.
I pitched my side perfectly, so you guys can do this. I'm adding some special sauce. That fucking...
It's 8 a.m. for you, bro.
Murakami picks it up, fires it over to first, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out here, bottom of third. And here's Mike Trout. Trout still coming off that terrible ending to the World Baseball Classic where they turned it into a moment for the video game known as MLB The Show.
And you need
I can't. I'm currently like muted, just trying to get that voice right now.
Trying to get into character.
Ma.
Steve! I don't know why. It's so funny to just yell that obnoxiously.
So here's Lindor, 1 for 2, and he lines it down the right field line, but that's gonna go foul. Like Kermit the Frog.
No, you're close. You almost have it. You just
I
need...
know, but I
He's muted again practicing.
I was. I'm like, God damn it, Jared, get it. Struck him out! Who struck him out? That's the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 for Darvish. And up comes switch hitting capture Jorge Posada. 1 for 1 on the day. Takes it down. Ball 1. Checks the swing and you're out. No, says the umpire down the third base line. It's a full count. So the Dino Nuggies might be in a state of somewhat panic here because they got Posada, Lindor, and Mark McGuire due up in the inning. Shohei's got a 16.44 ERA. And Posada drives one deep out to center field, but no, that's actually going to be caught. 1 away. So here's Lindor, switch hitter. And it's off the wrist. Off the wrist. You know, that's going to hurt him later on tonight when he's watching on his laptop. I won't go any further, but the wrist might need some medical attention. But that's what happens. You swing at the first pitch every time. You never know. Possibilities are endless. But here's McGuire. He looks like he's locked in at the plate. His picture on the bottom left does not look like anybody resembling Mark McGuire. And he hits one. This one's a opposite field shot. McGuire could be thinking too, but he know if he didn't eat so many donuts in the offseason, he could have made that a double, but it's a single. And now you got Gallo up. So the Dino Nuggies are huddled together trying to figure out what to do here to get Gallo. Got 3 lefties in a row. Shohei brought his ERA down to 13.5 over the course of the inning so far. And Gallo hits one high in left field. This could keep going. It won't go anywhere. Warning track power, and that's the end of the side. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 3-2 Dominican as we start here in the bottom of the 4th. That's going to be a blooper. And it's caught by Sammy. Ken Griffey, I apologize. Ken Griffey, holy Toledo. The last time I caught something that good was a Bellinger goes down looking. Darvish was 4th strikeout of the day. And here's Alvarez. Troll player pauses it for no reason in particular. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 82-mile-an-hour slider. Count of 0-1. Darvish ahead 1-2. 2 out here in the bottom 4th. And wow, whiffs. Strong side here. And head to 4. No hits. No runs. We're bringing in Max Scherzer. As far as I'm concerned, Scherzer was suspended for 10 games for using a sticky substance. And so I'm not really sure the loophole, the cap circumvention, so to speak, that was used to bring Scherzer in. He's one hell of an easy pitcher these days at his age of, what is he, 40? But you know what, though? It's a vintage Scherzer right there. D. Gordon didn't know what he was doing. Here's Tommy La Stella, 1 away. And La Stella cranks one down the line. That should be potentially extra bases.
He's 30.
He's
speed.
Oh, God. La Stella doesn't know what he's going to do. He's going back to first. Gets caught. Oh, base running blunders. Cost them a hit. But here's Sosa. The pitch comp doesn't seem to be working here, folks. And Sosa lines a weenie of a dribbler down the third base line, and that's the side.
We are losing.
Yeah, Dory.
To a switch player.
Alex Verdugo, he's quickly down 0-2 with the count. You know, they do have a couple other pitching options if they do want to go down that route. They have Sasaki, who's notoriously better than Darvish. You know, there's been a lot of talk before the game here, Leaves, about potentially seeing the first appearance of famed Israeli closer Shlomo Lipitz. You know, any sort of thoughts? Have you heard anything rumblings from the team on, you know, when they might use him? If so, big crowd today on hand for Shlomo's possible appearance. Your thoughts?
Well, Harry, I was speaking with Shlomo before the game. You gotta think he's gotta have a little bit more behind that fastball today. We'll see if he makes it into the game. Some pregame pitching in warm-ups, cranked in at 78 miles an hour on the heater.
That was his fastball too, you know. So it looks like, I don't know if there's tactical difficulties, and that's all Sleeves had to say. The audio might have got out. We apologize for that. But Shlomo, we showed you earlier in the game, him taking batting practice today. And, you know, him and Sammy were going back and forth. Crowd was oohing and eyeing. There was a lot of fans on hand here in BP. Jazz is down 1-2, by the way. We're 66 pitches up for Darvish, and Jazz strikes him out, swinging. Excuse me, folks. I got a couple of something caught in the old throat there. Griffey leading off, followed by Murakami, the Posada here, the top of the 6th. The 401k is looking to make it at least an even ball game.
Ken's been battling something here lately. You got to think it's between the years. He is swinging at absolute garbage as he pops this one up.
You know, I heard from Ken Griffey Sr. before the game that, you know, Griffey sometimes goes through these stretches. He's inconsistent a little bit. You know, day game versus night game splits seem to have him. You know, we have the numbers here. He's hitting 103 during the day. He's hitting 818 during night games. So, a slight disadvantage here for Griffey, but, you know, he said he's confident his teammates can pick up the slack, and hopefully he gets back on the schneid. You know, Murakami said something along those lines. I wasn't exactly sure what he said, but, you know, the team's behind him, and hopefully he comes back into form relatively soon.
As you know, he drills this one deep.
The ink goes marching in, so to speak, and Murakami has a double. here with 1 out. And here's Jorge Posada. Jorge looking primed for a big day. But he launches.
That's gone.
That's not missed. Deep slider, back she goes, gone! That's a 2-run shot, hip hip Jorge! And the 4-1Ks take the lead.
Harry,
Wow.
he got both cheeks into that one. Dead center, 450. How do you like him now?
And all of a sudden, Lindor hits one. That
Told you, boys.
one's gone.
I needed the shot.
Jacks here in the 6th. Holy crap. And we got ourselves a comeback.
Reports are that Lindor went into the clubhouse and slammed 3 whiskeys to get in the mood and then launched one to right field. Unbelievable plate discipline there. He got right after it.
It worked. Don't care how you do it. And now we're looking at a 5-3 lead for the home. I mean, the good guys, I should say. But here's McGuire. Itchy to get on the board. He's 0 for 1 on the day. McGuire, you know, he needs to take a breath here, maybe call a timeout. I don't know if it's a little roid rage or what's going on here, but he's takes that one. He works a 1-2 count.
Pardon me, Harry. Mark needs to take a second. Trying to
Take
control
all the time
himself.
you need. Take all the time you need. So here's the 1-2 to McGuire. That one's dribbled to the shortstop. Fires it over to first and 2 away for now Joey Gallo. Here's the 0-2. Gallo knew it was going to be an off-speed pitch. He didn't get all of it on it. It looks like it's going to be a fly out, and that's going to be the end of the inning. But a great productive inning. We had a couple of home runs, 2 back-to-back shots, and now they got the lead here in the 6th.
Oh, no.
And I think, you know, that one's driven deep to left field. You know, that one's gone.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's stuck in the billboard. And, you know, that could be it for Darvish. I think he might just be taken out. Let's see what they're going to do here. Oh, looks like they're going to leave him in. I don't know why they're going to leave him in, because it looks like they've figured Darvish out a little bit.
It looks like they're going to the bullpen, Harry.
I'm trying to see it. It looks like it's somewhat frozen. I'm jamming it. Take your no pitch it. Okay. Right.
You says off. He's not going anywhere.
And he shakes off the coach. He I don't know, Darvish, he looked like he was a little fatigued here. Gave up that jack. Now he's ahead 0-2. A little fire in his belly, but he lines this one out to left field. Gallo going back. He looks like Prince Fielder out there trying to track that one down, and but he gets it 1 away. So that's it for Darvish on the day. His line is 6 strikes, 4 runs. No walks, so now you got Sasaki here, lines the first pitch, right to Lindor, and 1 out on 1 pitch. And here's Cody Bellinger. He did well in a game, that's all I really know. I don't follow the out-of-town scoreboard as much, but Bellinger had a couple of productive games late last week. They decided to give him a supercharge, which is it's a participation trophy for a guy that's a crappy overall during the regular season. But this one's driven out deep to left. It's going to go off the wall. Bellinger's looking for 2. But it looks like there's some stirring in the bullpen. And it looks like, I don't know. It could be, yes. Slow-mo is getting warmed up, folks. The crowd realizes that there's a buzz of excitement. If they could get out of this inning, Slow-mo could make a 7th inning appearance. But we'll keep you posted as it develops here. But again, if you missed it, Shlomo Lipin, the Israeli import, the Hebrew Hammer they call him, getting warmed up, and Sasaki, sorry, I had too much to drink myself. Sasaki comes in, he shows bunts, he fakes it, we're not really sure what's going to happen. It looked like a bird came down right in front of D. I think he was distracted by that, or a piece of garbage on the field. Here's Tommy La Stella. For La Stella, we got the top of the order here. We got Sabby, and now here's Sab. A bit apprehensive here, throw the fastball to Sosa, knowing what kind of damage he could do. And he strikes out on the changeup. Here is going to be Gregory Soto coming in, not Shlomo. You wouldn't think so with the 3 lefties up. But here's Soto, who goes after the first pitch. That's a fly ball. Griffey stands under it, and it's 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo. Trevi from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go Wild. I know he's not a Wild fan. That's what he specifically told me to say on the air. But too bad. I have too much to remember. So, struck him out and 2 away here. Tommy La Stella now up. Soto, he's got a quick wind-up delivery. This one's going to be a A bloopy caught. Side retired. You got Wilbur Flores out in the championship series on a check swing. Murakami looks like he got a nice bit of wood on that one. That's going to be a deep fly ball, but it's got not enough juice in it, and 2 away. And now we got Jorge. Jorge with 2 home runs today, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. He's having himself a spectacular day. And Posada caught. That was a bullet. And all of a sudden, the crowd is saying, "We watch slow-mo." And here comes the manager, and my word, the Israeli import has made his arrival. And here is Shlomo Lippitz. I wouldn't call him a flamethrower by any means of the imagination. He throws a mean 60-mile-an-hour changeup. That one a little bit more juice. He's probably running on some adrenaline, and we're quickly ahead. But that one, oh no! Shlomo deep to right, and the game is tied. Not the start or debut you wanted, but you leave a slow ball in the middle of the plate. What do you think's gonna happen? So hopefully Shlomo can get out of this one and only walk away burned by 1 run. But it put a little bit of a damper on the debut. Sleeves, what do you think? Despite that home run, Shlomo's, he's got command, but, the velocity's just not there.
Well, he's just not locating, it seems, to start out this outing. There was reports that he was huffing gasoline in the bullpen in anticipation. We'll see if he can calm down and get out of this inning.
That's a good point. As far as I'm concerned, the league hasn't banned huffing at this juncture. And the way gas prices are, you'd think that he wouldn't necessarily be using that. But you got a game time. You're making your debut in the Major League Baseball. This is a big spot for him. A little bit of nerves there with that home run he gave up. I think he'll settle down a bit. He looks to be a little bit more poised. And he's got Volpe he's got to deal with. Potential double play. We'll see what happens. But Shlomo looks like he gets the swing and a miss, and the crowd erupts. Shlomo with his first K. A nice latka there for Shlomo Lippitz in his Major League debut. So here's 0-2, and
go back to Discord,
it's a blooper. I think going back is Murakami, and he makes the capsule running over. The Octopus 8 continues to work for Murakami, and now we're at the bottom of the 9th here, folks. And, Shlomo, he didn't mean to do it. He gave up the tying run, but they've been in situations precarious many times before. Lindor rolls one here. It's a close play, and he hesitated. That's going to cost him. So now Lindor's on top of 9, and now they're in business. And McGuire makes some nice contact. Back at the wall.
That's gone. It's gone. Sleeves.
McGuire. Holy crap. McGuire hits a 2-run shot, and all of a sudden they're back in it. Up ahead, 7-5 here in the 9th. What a back and forth here on Shlomo Lippitz's day at Laughing Park. But he's really sitting on a fastball, so let's see if they throw what he wants to really hit. And they don't. They give him a slider. Stupid location. If Gallo was better, he would have buried it, but what are you going to do? It doesn't seem like the balls were necessarily juiced. The commissioner has made a statement on that. They were juiced for Aaron Judge, of course, and that one caught by Gallo, and now there's 2 away. And Lacella fires a grounder quickly, deliberately thrown. That's the side is retired. So here we go. Going to the bullpen, we're going to bring in Eric Gagne. No relation to NHL player Simone Gagne. Eric Gagne could probably give a couple of lessons to Shlomo, but he gets the first out here via strikeout. We got 1 away here tonight. And it looks like this team is totally blown away by Gagne's velocity, and somehow, they able to connect on a 69-mile-an-hour curveball. Lassell seems like they're not so good hitters, in my opinion. Professional opinion as a broadcaster. They're just waiting for an off-speed pitch. I think they just want to fire the fastball down their throat. I think you fire one last one. 0-2 is the count, and struck him out. The ball game is over. Gagne retires the side in order. The 401ks win 7-5. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Sunday. It's actually Friday. I'm drunk, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Well done. Round of applause.
Fuck me.